place to check corruption. As you say, yeah, Juma.
Is it about saying the panel and they are corrupt? And I say, position I dear man because attaining a certain position no, and I call it for Sikabi or Sewunya. Nipan are corrupt and our position now I general be a switch and Kansas or that position.
There be some position they are quite a bit yauka. So if you have to get 100,000 CDs, that's fine. I'm not complaining of you getting 100,000 CDs. Left to me alone, chief executives might be paid well, so that we hold them accountable. So what I say. But position now when you know, and the only position in the in terms of acquiring wealth, and you can want them, and not the salary na the maon. And yet, Catholic bishop, and what can't say him chair, or say a Juma, yet did you by ye did inside. So, Catholic bishop Nekaya. And I answer your system now, one so it breeds corruption. I don't know if it is the culture or the system we practice, it breeds corruption.
And 2 years, see, will be your idea, Crammy.
So just here. Yeah, that's what Buzia said. Don't give gifts, they are bribes. Don't accept gifts, they corrupt. And when you go to America, you don't give gifts.
That's all my tips.
Tips, restaurants and India, tips, those are not bribes. I'll give you an example here. So, okay, yeah.
Yes.
Vaco, I went and gave a manager, okay, samples of the products that I have made. I packaged it and gave it to him. Say, Omanfm money now use na on the can reports in Germany. What do you say? We were supplying Vaco detergent. Okay? As someone the man crouching on and say, does your boss want me to be fired? What you say? Does your boss want me to be fired? It won't happen in a Ghanaian company because that's a culture over there.
Yes. Yeah, you who say idea.
Yes, that's a culture over there. There was a company here in Ghana, Shell. There was one general manager. He was next to the managing director. He walked up to a supplier and catch a supplier and he said, "On manisika, on chanisika, the supplier is with nisika. Also, so a manisika, but you are not free himself." Lo and behold, supplier refused, and he managed to get the job from the supplier. At that time, Brunei managing director of Shell. When the news broke, Aquano deputy manager was doing next to managing director or free fear by the next day or by another dismissal letter than the next. They fired him. Can you do that in Ghana?
Possible.
You can't.
I didn't hear.
Croway, you were Jatwahini.
Why do
you think we have the Jatwahini? Never.
So on the Oba can't now say it here.
I've had the setting committee. That got instant dismissal. And go there, that company. Me? There are some company, and outside that, I've worked with that company since 1995.
What supply of
a supply of degreasing a compound. Since 1995, I've never been there to collect my check.
I didn't hear.
All that I have to do is call, check, and then you're ready. Oh, they'll be very ready or China, and I said next week. Next week, no, people check, are you ready? You don't see anybody. You don't see anybody. And will be so I need something to balance equation. That is the culture there. And that's the culture I'm talking about. So to me, it's less our culture no way your society more. Okay?
Do I experience that? Or you're corrupt?
I am not.
I didn't.
Because it's not good for the country. It's against my conscience.
Then why do you say Yentiminya will be also Sosani and Manoso two leaders?
Well, then I make us say, I'm not saying Yentiminya.
Okay.
You bet to me.
Okay.
You bet to me.
Okay, I can say Yentimin Siwa, Yentimina.
Yeah, because we haven't had it.
Okay.
It's kind of difficult. They are doing the same. They haven't today. I listen to BBC. They are having the same problem in Kenya. Most of the corruption is the #1 point in Kenya election today.
They are having it down. And Famra one kasa workers, you being the leader, I no more juma practicing it to say nipa no more juma to say.
Who we are there? Why be you ready?
Where you will be a dida? What you will be in a dida?
Minchi will be a dida. But they know so who we are there. Be you ready? Yes, I will dismiss one person.
Okay.
Where Makunta, where Master? Worry me, Nyamba. Makuntampo. We dismissed it.
So it's possible, sir, you bet me a year.
Oh, there is possible, sir, but
no, I'm you are trying to you met you home machine, you are trying one Fabiama. Once see crowd here, just say, oh, not just any Jatwa in one Fabiama.
Jatwa was a day. No, it depends on the leaders that we get.
Okay.
It depends on the leaders. You see, this is something that have to flow from the top.
Yes.
Not from the bottom.
Yes.
As a Sapenina or Chihono.
Yes.
And was such examples.
Yes.
So yes, yeah. And then the managing the chief executive is appointed and so. Or the one such an example, they will also set the examples in the Omanfm. Okay? So companies about and you're successful. I buy companies and you're successful. Why? I'll give you an example of a government company that has been successful.
Koso.
Gapoa. Rollins nom Ekoji Busia. First to revamp the whole port. And they signed a management contract with the chief executive, the management over there. Almost signed a contract in India, performance contract, they signed. Started the Japanese for my Japanese grant, normally the rice, it be around the rice, a full a shipload, normally a bar, almost the bar. Now your tongue, now you decide rice and Usikari Bigano, near the Yama, a pro-poor projects. So, youth in agriculture. That's one of those areas now near this ice canocon. And now, shape by. And I think it's a quamp plan na eho. And now, or catch the Minister of Finance, the quamp pro Kosibucho, whoever. I catch a Gapua say, oh, I am buying near my swatches here. And you almost ye port charges, they handling charges no mujina. And you almost your free. And the managing director no kofa contract no. Abofati
me too pa.
O kofa contract no busa finance minister and say on share the contract no baby e was say aban edi edipa ba odi na dwuma ba yanyi ni sika. Also Mr. Finance Minister, if you show me where in this contract it is stated that I should give you exemption from paying port duties and handling charges, I'll do it. Gapua sent the bill, shut up. Gapua sent the bill and the finance minister paid. It has happened again. It has happened again. Crash view of my friend Professor Adair. Crash view of my friend Professor Adair. I've met him about twice in my life. No, I think I'm or no, he was head of Jimpa. All right?
Yeah.
Jimpa unja honey train civil servants.
Yes.
Any public servants.
Yes.
Now, there one board no so no. Director back also. Some public service commission. I'm say chief head no or can board no. And one cost set you on fees. So, I'm set you on fees, you know. And now, I buying a day, the Nipa calls you on 3 more. And the director, I catch Professor Adair say, on Tiso, on Wave Grammar, because I buy institution. And was a Massa. Me know that's not has set fees. Yes, set you can say a binding for by any of this car. And as a binding for by any of 50%. Or say there be, or say there was you please, if you want to come here, go and pay. And they paid. They paid.
And there are systems, no, no.
Yes.
Okay.
The systems and then the personalities involved. And yet, Dr. Professor Adair, so many of them. And as I said, a free through penetrate. And yes, so that's a very girl back on cast a media marquee me here $1 million.
$1 million.
$1 million. And a lot of these young men are thinking like that. She was only unfortunate and only the free and no buy my echo report. So, and give me the advice na me de ma omo mumwa nkodanu a mombe represent you omo na mon change mon show bibi say yes one the evils in the society, and as kids you are ready to change. So when you give you a position, a manager, I expect somebody like Samia Uku at NL National Lotteries to show those qualities. The young ones now will take it for responsible position. Will show qualities, many who say yes, we are prepared to change this nation. And yes, sir, let's say business as usual. I guarantee you, we will go to the World Bank every 2 to 3 years. Because we overspend. Having said that, now you come to Kwabena. Your true wealth and value will be put to the test in our next election. That is selection of MPs.
No more teen kakra me ton dia ba ye ba ye de no so ba be to aso am ya hwe wono mo ayi o mas leaders for the NPP party ne edi o manim ne wo so mo ye ne enti a ho be hia se 2024 o mo tumi e breaki the 8 ye ba e be di san kom me kai wo se Kings Air Appliances for a boy and pay ama ye tumi no adi nkomo wonom e wo ne ma e ye fo e fe akono odi kofia so what you be any panel leni ebeso say ebia ope chest freezer to freezer bia opato air conditioner opato fridge ebia no so nye freezer opato home any offices appliances ahodo I use ho trebo how here we kakrebo office betumi aboa ama office na tumi adimu sane mani nyina ukokens appliances a de amount wo here TV abo fie wo here bia abo hall we here be about office. Nina on Sabeka or Kings Air Appliances. May Kai will say or no outlet in the dot on and somebody back what piece whom Shannon so far me. O tad dear wa your chow near my standing fan, mobile phone, electric iron, kettle. Sanyama we instant. O toy a mumuana ya chow now a pijaba. Kwabeka free pipe junction with Sabekamo. Said him Lika Kai Suhuman so or more fan call barrier or mobile police station. No. Pokiase Ablekuma Junction or mobile a lorry station or Sanso and Sawem Amasamai Afi Asasua when chi Techiman Miaye Bibri Ena Kings Air Appliances warning Musawaira no afraid 0200 421 004 0200 421 004. Now, the Kings Air Appliances for no aqua din como. Ebusia, yeah, Kai will say, come for no chair by Sabia Cancer Treatment Center. Machines I bo matono. Yeguswa, Moya, dear papa, share one my own contribution about Asida and a decaya a womb. Asida Kessia no a beba or bra. A be a winning will be our area coho. Now contribution can crowd, a sweat me a bassa in the panel and faso. So wanted that Mikael say, Yakoba Cancer Treatment Center, now more to me upon Fidia, or move to me the age more, or Sabea, say, Mubi Yarekoa, or move to me Ashayin. Your account numbers me no NID age, Omanfm flood victims account number, Oko ADB office BR. Nasa Omanfm flood victims account number, pull account number, no Eddie amount, but Shannon son, ADB Medina branch. Number no 113100005341001. Shannon so for me. Afi okwe social media platforms ni nyina so account numbers no ewo ho. Your momo account number no ye 0542869979 0542869979 di e ka ho e kan techi Japan sending se sia ade a yen sabe kan yen so ya forward de ama konfa no chi aban ya resabia de ana wa hye no so e de ama me wono mo a e pe phone sa to phone open phone ato e de a che obi open phone ato e de ayo adwuma open laptop ato laptop problem aba ho pe se ye hwe accessories wo ho no de fix e de mount sanso so na open TV ya brand in the Franco sanso tabletop fridge and also ya brand in the kama open BDSO office open BDSO hall and now kitchen maybe I would do when you a Franco Trading Enterprise our main office no other braka when the Roger Cinema and the anymore Ghana ha say a phones pa o ka phone and you'll be a Franco or outlet no doorson ya Shannon son Oxford Street a usu or more circle or more la pass important more me I be brave or kotema and me I be brave and a Franco Trading Enterprise so o Franco Trading Enterprise on running a cell phone papa fee or online now to www.francotrading.com a honor a one form at the channel so I was so Entika na Shannon so ya no afre 0558 106241 0558106241 and now so say 0302225651 0302225651 nene Franco Trading Enterprise for no enkonkodi nkomo fa kwa ya impani for na wie e de na di o manim
wie again to first test yeah the people so omubeye good executives for the next 4 years or it's going to be business as usual saying ni party run so yen no kre ade ye no ade na tuntun kra say ye kokko that will come during the parliamentary elections. The first elections will be by all means it will be this orphan constituencies. Okay? And not and who said new executives now ya selecting more ya electing more no se mo beye adwuma different from the other executives now because the ni na ba ni say enkontompo aye and no kra aye ni ya album no that head office no na album no that head office no and the work constituency need to be different. That is where the problem starts. Ya start your album says ya no na and Crawford started sa album no our constituency. Executives munchi bin capture in Traomo. And that's young Kotwaba and then Tokwa Aba. It said, Mubaya dia Yibihu. That is the first test that you are going to see. Now, Yenya, a chairman, but to say one time do because the regional executives decided to support John Boadu because they were at least an old hand be okay. To me, that is not tenable. We have an old hand in the elected executives now. the two of them, the chairman and the vice, the general secretary. Stephen Tim has been a vice chairman before,
including the women organizer,
and a successful vice chairman too.
Yes.
So that argument is said, the person will be Bamune, and then why didn't you support Stephen Tim? Okay, that is also another problem that we have to be managed. The chairman, 11 chairman, you cannot do anything about it. My head Canada, Japan says that they should resign. They can't resign like that.
Or think elsewhere. And why be now so I cannot say elsewhere? No, yeah, the horse have no go.
Yeah, the horse have no go. But me, they can say, Abufa, system here practicing, and yeah. Yes, everyone, we are borrowing the system. The problems are coming now, come through that. And no more system had to place a guide woman to run their system, their
country.
And then China say we be here. Yeah, baby. Young corner and go shower, because young copy you, young find verbatim, young metra. No. Young said, "Yeah, what we see young or Diano." Nayan so young fan to a coach I own, Nayam Cavo, Adia between a boy, Ama Yako Yenim. So, see, and yes, idea. We are going to take about 100 years to get to where they are now. But we shouldn't do that. Because we are developing at a time that there are developed nations. So we have to copy from them. So, and the way the chairman, the 15 or so chairman, maybe the excuse they put out.
All the 16 Obia support to me.
Yeah, so one of them supported the winner, and the 15 supported the loser.
Yeah.
So I say, maybe the reason that they supported the loser is not what they have put up. There might be something behind it. And this young here, it will spill over into the administration of the party.
New executives.
Yes. Where the chairman are not going to have a cool relationship with the general secretary or the chairman.
Oh, yeah, you know what she are.
They can do it. I haven't seen anybody where we are or no be
it depends on said you know about the handle.
So what I say. They depend. It depends on who may receive. It's a two-way thing. It's not one. It's a two-way. You have gone and done everything against this guy being elected. Yes. So he also has to be extremely careful in dealing with you. Because he doesn't know what is over here. And the both parties have to understand this. The PIA, as I say, in the best interest of the party.
General Secretary, so why then do you have to say only over fight and say a party in Tina?
That's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I am saying. It might not be the reason of the giveaway. They may not just like the general secretary elect because maybe wrongly officially or pitching her baby.
Okay.
So what I say.
Yes.
And it's time now we stop this. We camp. It's difficult.
Camp,
I don't know of any camp. But they exist.
What it is all
You see, they exist. We had Kufo and Nana and Alan. We had that. We don't want to carry that to the new administration. That's what I'm trying to say. We had Alan and Nana, and people were victimized.
2008.
For being one or two. Okay, people were victimized. People lost their jobs. We don't want to go there again. We don't want to go there again. We haven't come to that stage, so I'm going to leave that one. But the new executives now, some deep party mranoso when handling party issues. Let's say we deep mranoso. Abufa, no problem beyond. Look at the problem we've had with Tesco. Why do we have a problem with Tesco? I didn't Tesco for Uncle Twaba. And I said I didn't dance into also. Because we wanted to manipulate the system. We wanted to manipulate the system. And the rule is clear. Presidents of Tesco, Tesco, and I said, President. And you better say, as of at the time, you know, the National Service one, name number of Tesco at the institutions in Ghana. And they don't have their presidents. So why should there be a problem? That's the dishonesty I'm talking about.
All right, that's it, maybe.
Okay.
The newly elected national officers have different skills to streamline the party. I am urging all people to support them to break the 8. And you added good morning to Justin Kodia from Pond, and then Nanabi Ernest or Taifa. Medasi and Opay said, what journey? And this one says the unity is the master key for 2024 elections. We shall surely be victorious. No sleeping. Inshiraba and Elka, that's also what journey. I'm appealing to MPP supporters to calm their nerves. Let's build a united front to make break the 8 a reality. Delegates have spoken and MPP has won. The way forward is most important thing ahead of us. Mama G, Ewokaswa, also made us say, Ode, adjoin. Of according.
So, and no crown, I am Pesayeka. When it comes to Tesco, no, I don't see any mania situation now. And Janshi Bay. And this a new executives, you know, more chances that moment me avoid this idea when it comes to the next round of elections. And the main thing is of changing the album. We say no. They wanted to bring in people who were not presidents. People who were not presidents. Some people were saying that those the Tescon institution, some of them don't exist. Why should all this thing happen? So, why should all this thing happen? The theme of the election, no, unity and togetherness. Let's say, we are honest. Let's say, one for Kululu and Yamuniama. So, unity no more, a very easy.
They are Kululu Neban.
Set the Makululu no banner preference.
Me
pay. Would we be Shema? Or about 2 against way? So I say, would we be Shema about 2 against way? They said that some people lost their jobs. Because
for all things being equal, Sebibia and C na MPP to 20 year parliamentary seat and a presidential seat. Yeah, Tuna Bibia equal. Political party then also winning.
Oh, there's no question about it. It's a political party then political party then will win election. It's certainly the MPP. NDC cannot. John Mahama does not even have the moral right to talk.
Nasa de Biokasa.
De Biokasa. Yes, he doesn't know. He's a communicator, so he's just talking. Afrobarometer, Afrobarometer, CDD. They did a survey as to who will win elections if it were held today. MPP. Ya boy any a dafa ma ye tia ye so no. Ya ehunu nyina free moja no. Enya 22% of the votes. Okay? And this year, already high. Yeah, Bibia, they are on there throwing short bombs at us. So, no, with John Mahama as leader, talking all the time, Omunya 26%.
That was when you saying
22.
okay.
Yene ehunum tu bada no yenya 22. We are clean. You have no problem. Unya 20 me and 30% of the electorate to vote for you. Are you a political party we can depend on? You are not an alternative to MPP. Look at how bad we are now. Look at how said the AC suffers it. Say, let's say I know a contest. Yeah, 1 year survey. The year 22, number 1 year 26. And the catch, listen, only 5% of NDC for the Swabon.
Okay.
Do you know how many people are MPP of Swabon?
But
25. I stand to be corrected on that figure. It's not less than 15 and it's not more than 25. It's either 15, 20 or 25. See, among Twaba. Yeah, a chunk of us is among Twaba. So as I said, 25% or 20% is among Twaba. You beat us by only 4 percentage points.
And Twaba better than a free hole.
Yeah. And then near me and Sansua. A criteria for determining the election if it were held today. Economics, the economy, employment, and infrastructure. See, a traho apple for apple. Near listed what we have done up to today.
Yes.
Now NDC has to list what they did for the 8 years. There's no way they can match us. No way. They can't match us in any way. In infrastructure, they cannot. In employment, they cannot. We are yet much better in providing jobs for people than NDC did in the 8 years. And I can provide the data. Because it's here, inflation costs,
okay.
Through no fault of you or me. I sat down here and told you, sir, Bank of Ghana, traditionally, no oil right. According to the books, oil right. When can say onim the juma, any central bank governor will do what Bank of Ghana governor is doing. But in our system here now, it's not going to work. Because the inflation is not due to a lot of money chasing few goods. That's not the cause of the inflation. That's not the cause of inflation. So if you increase interest rate, you are making matters worse for the people. For the government itself. The government is hurting. And 83% of the interest we paid in the first quarter was CD interest. Yeah, the T-bills that we are borrowing now are 25 to 27%. And the government is borrowing 500 million CDs for 90 days. And it's paying 27%. Because Bank of Ghana has raised from 22 to 27, the discount rate. You know how much it's going to cost the government? So it's not helping the government with that raising of this in the discount rate to curb inflation. I have my doubt that it is going to work. We have done that. We have done that from February.
Because we so be a sisika but still no nema no born no cost 20. Yeah, man, cost so between a Chris can be no crisis can work for but still from February and still nema no can cost.
Because the diagnosis is wrong. The diagnosis is wrong. If you go to a hospital and the doctor gives you the medication, then after 6 months, 1 year, you are not showing any improvement, then the doctor will know either he's giving you the wrong medication or he's diagnosed your condition wrongly. That's basically what it is. And that is why I said it here. And I had only one person call in to support me. I think it was from University of Ghana or somewhere. Yes.
You're Dr. Stephen Amwanswa at the Castle and Omanfm.
Bank of Ghana, otherwise, you would have come back to increase the discount rate now. I'm telling you, he would have come back by this time. So they do it every month or what? Every month. Since February, he's done it about 3 times.
In fact,
it's not going to take. It won't fly. Obviously, now go forward to bank workers when we have 20%. Huh? When workers are telling you we need 20%, and you are telling me, oh no, you got too much money, so I'm going to make it difficult for you to get money. Yes.
What's it, Yaibida? Explain now your firm common brand away.
And then I'm saying Yaibida.
Well, all kinds of way a BSc pay now. Yeah, increase base rate, no, you increase your increase base rate, you increase your
yes, Rawlings regime. Go and look starting from 1992. Interest rate was 22% or 20%. By the time Rawlings left, interest rate was about 47%. What about 47%? And Bank of Ghana was all the time raising the discount rate. Raising. Almost raising na reserve ratio almost actually.
Still anfa.
No, almost increasing.
Still anfa.
Anfa. Almost increasing the reserve ratio to about 20 or 30%. It still couldn't bring inflation down. It couldn't. Okay? So if the monetary policy aspect is not, because there are only 2 ways of solving this problem: the monetary policy or the fiscal policy. There's no third way. If everything goes, correct, practically, economically, you don't have any external influence. Yeah, so what I say. Then you are left. You have only 2 mechanical tools, and the Bank of Ghana control the monetary, and the government control the fiscal. So if the Bank of Ghana is using the monetary policy that is not working, you don't have to go forward. You just have to look at the government and tell, hey, my friend, you got to stop what you are doing. You cannot keep borrowing. You can't. You are pushing inflation high. The central government must stop. You are putting interest rate too high. Government must stop, must reduce borrowing to bring interest rate down. These are the only 2 ways. I'm not an economist.
Ebiruma can say books on literature now to make sure say interest rates no ever baffle until the Canada tried and tested the human or more. And
I'm saying they are 100% correct. But try and test it over there. Not here. Try and test it over there, not here. So our academics must put on their thinking caps and come out with what I'll call Legon indices. Indices that will reflect our system so that we can get something better out of these indices when they come. Amufa, having talked about that, the Bank of Ghana has made a Dr. Baumiane Kai. I don't know if Bank of Ghana is going to practice it. Unim said, since 2017, we have had surplus, trade surplus every year. Oh, yes. Since 2017, it has trade surplus every year.
Yes.
But if your system is right, if your structure is right, when you have trade surplus, there's no way you should have problem with your currency stability. And because when the money goes, it doesn't come back to Ghana.
And on that note, how do you
No, I said the money goes, it doesn't come back to Ghana. So remind me, I'll talk about that next week. The money stays outside.
Sarpong says, as I said, at the end of free throw, na save it to me a cable corruption. Na here say a free throw. We need a leader or then an IBC form. Either you are fired, you go to court, put me defend one or defend want me and defend so now with them. No, with them. But two mebuno air bar, no 42 or more, or be taking up MPP positions as national leaders at the call format to the constituency said to was in a sikape, a kakra. In Fibia was a was a unya. Oya wa dwen so be free swap nyina ba forma utranye ya baba be kakwem utranye ya wani so be no na ye do gina court na wo ko jail ebe wi ase na na pay nyina no anko yi of course Sarpong da so bai
anwa ezenga ma me kasa yi pa
nyame ya doma next week
okay
gifa ba ku focus questioning sin da mase sanso na odefo kwaku aboaje onso medase fra no pa ebusuafo medin ade ya abofa aboaje program sa ka no to aso nyame ya doma cha no pa ebi share.
Hello, Ghana! I have an exciting news for you all. Franco Trading Enterprise has brought in